It's called organic.
That's organic. That's organic.
Hello, it's Andy, and I'm home alone. I just want to show you guys what I eat on a daily basis, how I prepare my food. I should have showed you how I chop the yams, but it doesn't matter. I steamed them. I usually steam my food. I don't boil my food unless I'm gonna boil this later. But I usually steam my food, so I'm going to base my bowl with yams. You know, I never understood the difference between sweet potatoes and yams. I always thought that they were the same. But anyways, so now that we got that in there, I got agave nectar. This is organic. What that say? Great tasting, low glycemic, and vegan and gluten-free. What's that word right there? Oh, okay. They're becoming more familiar with that word. I'm seeing that on a lot of products I buy. And I don't go to the special vegan store. I just go to my local supermarket. So, even though yams are kind of sweet, who cares? The sweeter the better. The brain runs on sugar. Okay. I think that was about maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons. So I get a big sweet surprise once I get to the bottom of my bowl. But the top is going to be layered in greens and pasta. So we're going to do that. So yams first. Okay, I do want to add a little bit of cinnamon to my yams, just to give it that little cinnamon taste. Not too much, maybe 1 teaspoon. Mix that in, mix that in. Test taste. Holy shit. You can go for a little bit more sweetener. Oh my god, sugar makes you fat. That's why I'm so obese. Did I just say obese? Like beast? Obese people are beast. Okay, so we got our brown rice and my strainer, which I use as a steamer for my rice. Now, my brown rice, I usually have about a couple of Tupperwares of this in my refrigerator. I make a lot so I don't have to keep on making. It's just a smart thing to do. I'll probably put like 2 cups. Like 3 cups. Or 2.5. Put some back. Yes, I'm touching my food. I want people to touch their food. I want to encourage more people to touch their food, love their food. It's your food. Plus my hands are clean. I just got out the shower. Okay, this is about 2 cups. Take her over here. Boiling pot. And this is my pot cover, but I'm going to cover the strainer. I'm going to cover the rice. Got broccoli and, oh, my mom bought me this. It's chicken scallopini. Now, I don't usually eat the mock meats. My mom bought it for me. She thinks I want to eat animals still. Like, I don't know. There's a part of her that still thinks that I crave the flesh of animals, which is not true. I don't. But I do have my mock meats every once in a while. But we're going to add this to the steamer, aka strainer. Okay, so how do I know how much to put? Well, you put as desired. I don't know. Like I said, I'm already used to this. Plus, in my head, I'm adding up all the stuff that I know I'm going to eat. So, if I know I can't eat that much, which really, I can eat a lot. You guys saw when I had my 10-pound bowl for Christmas Eve. 9 to 10 pounds of plant protein. Where do you get your protein? Now, you don't have to, but this is optional. I like sea salt, even though it doesn't have iodine in it, but it doesn't even matter because I'm not obsessed with single nutrients, but it's a grinder and I want to add some. Now, if you're scared to use salt, a lot of people don't like salt, you can use lemon. They say when you squeeze a lemon, you put that on your food, it gives it a sodium effect, but I don't have lemons, so I'm going to use this. Now it's a grinder, so I have to use both hands. Okay, now that I did that, cover that up. Right now, we're going to start chopping up the greens. Ooh, yeah. Now I have about 3 bundles of organic collard greens. How do I know they're organic? Well, remember that video that I made on GMOs and about the GMO labeling? It starts with a 9. That means it's organic. That's because a lot of countries, they don't have GMO labeling laws, so it's a good way to find out if you are buying organic and avoiding GMOs. About my agave, I wanted to say one more thing about this. It's a perfect honey replacement. Especially, I love amber the best. I tried the blue one, I didn't like it. The blueberry one, but this one is really good. It's a good honey replacement. Okay, so I'm going to try my hardest to cut this while holding my camera using my neck. Isn't that funny? But I'm just showing you guys how I peel off the stem. So easy. Start at the root, get a knife, and work your way up. And if it cuts halfway, it's fine. Just start again. Open up a new layer. Just cut it off. It's easy. Comes right off. And then you throw this away. Of course, the way I cut these is I would set them down, wrap it up, and just... I like to add minced garlic, chopped garlic to my collard greens. And I am going to lightly steam them. I'm not going to give them too much heat. But just showing you an example. Now I'm going to eat more greens than this, but this is just an example. So. Okay, so I already went on to chop up my collard greens. This looks like about 2.5 cups, probably 3. And I already went on to chop up my garlic off camera. And I'm just going to throw it on top of here. Now this is a steamer. But I usually steam my greens in here. I don't want to cook, I don't want to kill the nutrients, so I don't want to overdo it. I don't know, 3 minutes should be good. So we're going to replace the rice, which is finished. The rice is done. And we're going to put the collard greens right on top. And we have to close it. Woo! Put the lid on and let that baby set. Now I also went on to chop up variety tomatoes. It's just different types. They have dark ones, yellow ones, bright ones, happy ones, but none of them are sad. So chop that up. And this can go right into my plate. Right into my plate. Right into my plate. Why do I keep calling it a plate? It's a bowl. It's a big ass bowl. You know what it is? I used to eat my food in plates all the time. And I used to have like very small portions. Because I used to be like one of those people that like... Actually, no. I used to eat a lot. But it used to be like a lot of different things during the day. Like a lot of junk foods. But now, I just, just throw the shit in. Ain't gotta be professional. Ain't gotta be nobody's Betty Crocker. I don't even know who that is, but throw that shit in. Okay, so what we have right here is organic flax seeds. Now they came in seed form, but you have to grind them. So I put them in a blender and I kind of stirred it around. You have to be really careful if you're going to do that, but or you can buy them grounded up. I don't know, but I can't find them already grounded up. So flaxseed. The reason why people say they eat fish is because of omega-3s. Well, guess what? This is loaded with omega-3s. You just add a tablespoon a day to your meals, and you'll be fine. As you can tell, it's like pretty empty. I got a couple of tablespoons left, so just gonna add that in. 1 tablespoon. Now you can put 2. Some people do 2, but whatever. So there you go. That's it. Pasta. Now as you can see, it's already halfway empty. The pasta sauce, tomato and basil. But there's still half and half left. I don't need a whole thing right now because I would really overeat to the point where my stomach would actually feel like it's gonna pop. Yeah. Ooh, dramatics. Okay. Now this cooks fast, especially if the water's already hot and boiling. It cooks fast. Probably like about, I don't know, probably 3 to 4 minutes if the water's already boiling. So we're gonna let that sit for a while. My collard greens should be done. Yes. Ooh, you see? They're a little bit more, not thinner, but like softer. So yeah, it's a lot softer. But the nutrients aren't dead. So we're gonna take her over here. We're going to flip her over. Ooh, this is hot. Yum. I can smell that garlic. Yum, yum, yum. Ugh. I'm using my neck to hold my camera. It's the funniest thing in the world, but hey, you guys got the good view. Kind of. If I'm holding this right. Just a little bit, not too much. I'm not like a big crazy fan of sodium, but it does give it taste, so. Okay. Ooh, am I making you hungry? I'm probably making myself jealous on days where I get hungry. Okay, so this is my organic apple cider vinegar. Now, I'm not always obsessed with organic, just saying. I got this brand, so I'm gonna use it. Now, vinegar and garlic and collard greens. Ooh, they be tasting so good. Yum. This is like what? This is the capsule, so it's like a teaspoon maybe. I put 1 just to keep things a little light because I got my sugary content in the bottom, and I don't want to mix too much juices together because then it just tastes a little funny. Okay, side note, you see how this is rising? It's because the top was on, and I forgot that when I'm boiling, which I rarely do, but I boil my pasta. When you have the lid on, it's not good. So it's better to cook the pasta noodles without the lid. But it should be done, actually. Let me see. Are you done? I think she's done. Look, see? That was so quick. Okay, well, since there was an animal cooked inside of that thing right there, and there's no way for me, I don't even want to touch that, so there's no way for me to kind of strain. I have to use my brain. And how do I do that? Well, I'll put the strainer on top of this pot. So you gotta think logically. And there's water in here, and let's see. See? No mess. And the water from this pot is transferred to the water in that pot. Yum. Now this is starting to kind of resemble what my Christmas Eve dinner looked like. Not yet. Okay, this is 1 teaspoon, or a little less than a teaspoon, vinegar to that. Black pepper. I like black pepper. Not too much. Kind of shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Throw it on top. So you get that tomato-ness going on with the pasta. The basil tomato sauce. What tomato basil? I don't discriminate. Make sure you buy cholesterol-free pasta, aka vegan. See cholesterol? 0? See, now you guys are starting to learn. I know some of you are like looking at the sodium like, oh, that's a lot of sodium, but guess what? I didn't declare to be a raw food person. I didn't declare to be a perfect person, so I declared my kindness towards animals and good health, and I think I am in good health. Okay. Ooh, mix that in, yes. It's layered. Oh, this is a 10-pound blade. This is heavy. For one hand. See the yams in the bottom? See the boys in the club? Ooh, okay. Pretty much looking done, but if you want to be like one of those extra people on YouTube, you just take a, I don't know, just to be a little extra, you take a piece of cilantro and you put it right there to make it look pretty. Even though once that's inside of your digestional tract, it's not going to look so pretty. But we'll just make it look pretty for you guys. Hey, we gotta sell, right? We gotta sell. So there we go. Cilantro to make it look pretty, but I'm sure it's going to taste even better than it looks. Look amazing. Okay, so I am finished with the final bowl, and it's time for the taste test. So you ready for it? You ready for it? You ready for it? Now, I don't have to because I already know that it's gonna be freaking awesome. But let me get some rice and collard greens up in here. Okay, got some pasta, got a little rice, got a little collard greens. Let's get a tomato, too. Ready? It's good, girl. It's more than good. It's great. Don't you hate those people that do this? Bitch, you didn't even taste it yet.
And there's so many sicknesses and diseases out there, you know, anything from heart disease to people who just want to feel good. And I think one of the prime reasons why people want to eat raw is for weight loss and for longevity and for vitality.
Yeah, when we say food is thy medicine,
Let
we mean that.
food be thy medicine for thy body, absolutely. And I want to just say that I know Mr. Bacon is going to love these recipes. It's so good. And then that pie over there is just screaming, eat me.
Okay, are you ready, Mr. Bacon?
Man!
Okay, I'm gonna just, you know, take a little piece here.
Yes, you may have to take a bigger bite out of that. You know, I always tell people raw food is every fat man's favorite diet because you have to eat more. Take a big bite. No lettuce on the side. I want you to take a big chunk right out the middle. Oh, that's not a big bite. Come on.
All in here.
Yeah, take a big, side plate it.
Go
I just want you to take a big bite out of that.
Now, seriously, what do you think about that? Seriously. I will tell you.
This is amazing. It's amazing. It's making me talk stupid. Wait, I don't want to mess up the way it looks. So I gotta put that right back in the middle. Right there. Alright, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope that I helped in a way or inspired in a way. But yeah, plant protein.